the cracks in Jay-Z and Beyoncé's so-called perfect empire may finally be splitting wide open. For years, whispers have haunted Jay-Z's legacy, that he fathered a secret son with a teenage girl in the early 90s. Now, that son, Rhymir Satterthwaite, has taken his fight to federal court, and the allegations are explosive. Beyoncé, furious over yet another scandal, is allegedly threatening to walk away for good. And if that wasn't enough, 50 Cent has just poured gasoline on the fire, mocking Jay-Z and fanning the flames of humiliation. Could this finally be the scandal that destroys hip-hop's royal couple? Before we dive deep into the shocking details, make sure you hit that subscribe button and turn on the notification bell so you never miss the real truth behind Hollywood's biggest scandals. Jay-Z and Beyoncé have always presented themselves as the unshakable power couple, the billionaire mogul and the global superstar who conquered the world together. But behind the glossy magazine covers and sold-out stadium tours, there has always been trouble lurking. Jay-Z has admitted to cheating on Beyoncé in the past, inspiring her legendary Lemonade album. But this time, the stakes are higher than ever. Rhymir Satterthwaite has been publicly claiming since 2015 that Jay-Z is his biological father. His late mother, Wanda, allegedly had a brief encounter with Jay-Z back in 1992, when she was only 15 years old. According to Rhymir, Wanda told him at age 8 that Jay-Z, whose real name is Sean Carter, was his father. Since then, Rhymir has been trying to get recognition, not for fame, not for money, but simply for the truth. In May 2025, Rhymir filed a federal lawsuit against Jay-Z, accusing him of avoiding paternity tests for decades. He even claimed Jay-Z's legal team backed out of a test once they realized Wanda had been underage at the time of their alleged relationship. Rhymir insists this isn't about money. He works, supports his own family, and says all he wants is a fair hearing and the truth about his father. But Jay-Z's side tells a very different story. His attorneys have repeatedly accused Rhymir and his godmother of harassment, pointing out that multiple courts have dismissed similar claims over the years. They argue that this is a case of long-term harassment designed to damage Jay-Z's reputation. And yet, Rhymir's story doesn't go away. His resemblance to Jay-Z has shocked many who meet him in person, and several insiders, including rapper Oskino, have publicly said they believe Rhymir really is Jay-Z's son. The hip-hop community has been buzzing, but none louder than 50 Cent. You know 50, he never misses an opportunity to troll his rivals. Recently, he mocked Jay-Z online, making sly comments about how Beyoncé kicked him out and ridiculing Jay for dodging the paternity issue for years. Fans on social media erupted, some laughing at 50's brutal shade, while others expressed shock that Jay-Z still refuses to settle the matter with a simple DNA test. Meanwhile, Beyoncé's silence has been deafening. Insiders close to the singer claim she's had enough of the constant cheating scandals and legal drama. Her brand is spotless, her image carefully protected, and now the whispers are that she's considering divorce, possibly in 2025, if Jay-Z doesn't finally face the truth. Here's where things get darker. According to Rhymir, his legal battles have uncovered corruption in the court system itself. He claims fraud and collusion allowed Jay-Z to avoid facing him in court for over a decade. He's even accused lawyers and judges of deliberately burying evidence. And just when things looked like they were heating up, Rhymir shocked everyone by withdrawing his lawsuit in July 2025. But don't mistake that for defeat. In his own words, this is chess, not checkers. He made it clear to his supporters that the fight isn't over. It's just part of a bigger strategy. Legal analysts are torn. Some say that because Rhymir's mother was allegedly underage at the time, Jay-Z could be terrified of admitting paternity. Not just because of Beyoncé, but because of the criminal implications. Others believe Jay-Z's legal team is right, and that this case has dragged on with no real evidence for far too long. But one thing's clear, a DNA test would end it instantly. And yet, Jay-Z has avoided that at all costs. If Beyoncé does leave him, this could shatter Jay-Z's carefully crafted image as the ultimate businessman and family man. His billion-dollar empire, built alongside Beyoncé, could fracture overnight. And let's not forget, Beyoncé herself doesn't need him. Her career, her influence, her brand, all stand tall on their own. For Rhymir, though, this is bigger than fame or money. He's become a voice for children everywhere who grew up without knowing their fathers. His case represents something much larger, a fight for truth and recognition in a system that often protects the powerful. We've seen scandals like this before in hip-hop. From Puffy's lawsuits to Drake's hidden son reveal, the truth eventually comes out. Remember when Drake tried to hide Adonis and Pusha T exposed him? Jay-Z might be trying to avoid a similar humiliation, but at what cost? So, here we are, Jay-Z, one of the most powerful men in music, mocked by 50 Cent, hounded by allegations of a secret love child, and possibly on the verge of losing Beyoncé forever. Rhymir has vowed to keep fighting until the truth is revealed, even if it takes his whole life. The question is, will Jay-Z ever take that test, or will his empire collapse under the weight of these secrets? What do you think, Celebwood family? Is Rhymir really Jay-Z's son? And if so, will Beyoncé finally pull the plug on their marriage in 2025? Drop your thoughts in the comments below. I know this one's going to get heated.